Welcome back. This is AUB's Innovation Park. My name is Arthur, the co-founder and the CEO of Lemonade Fashion and the entrepreneur in residence of AUB's Innovation Park. Today we have such a fun show because I have two guests with me. I have one of them whose name is Rida, but Rida is very annoying, but he works with us at AUB, so we have to love him. But I'm joking. We love Rida. Rida is really cool. And we also have with us Layal Wehbi, who is not the head, but a very important member when it comes to the Tech4Impact competition that we just did with AUB. And that is part of UNDP. So it's going to be a very cool show. We're going to talk a lot about, what the competition did, the cash prizes that were won, and what does that mean for the future of the industry? And why does AUB actually partner up with UNDP? Because you know what? Social impact matters, and social entrepreneurs are actually a very important pillar in the economy, because social entrepreneurship is one of the things that really drives value through innovation, and in a way where you don't always need to beg for money from, donors. You can actually build a sustainable business that makes a difference. This show is brought to you by the Talal and Madiha Zein AUB Innovation Park, because with Talal and Madiha Zein AUB Innovation Park, we believe in two very important things. One of them is entrepreneurship, because entrepreneurship plays a huge role in the economy. You can actually create a lot of jobs. You can actually make the world a better place through entrepreneurship. And the second thing is value. It's sustainability. It's all of the things that drive humanity forward. And this is one of those competitions that bring these two pillars together. So make sure to tune in after these songs. And if you don't have the Virgin Radio app yet, make sure to download that so you can listen to my voice for the next 30 minutes. 2 hours. For the next 2 hours. This is Virgin Radio Lebanon. This is AUB's Innovation Park. My name is Arthur. We have with us Layal Wehbi and Rida Abdallah from AUB. So Layal is actually the research and analyst. What was it? Research and project analyst at UNDP, where she was leading the Tech4Impact innovation competition.
You need to get it right, Arthur.
All right. Welcome to the studio, Layal. Please introduce us.
Thank you. Thank you, Arthur. So I'm Layal Wehbi. I work as a project and research analyst at UNDP, and I'm very happy to be here with you today.
And we're very happy to have you. So what was this competition all about?
So this competition was actually a way for us to celebrate the International Youth Day. And the theme this year was from clicks to progress, digital pathways for sustainable development. So basically we wanted to celebrate and to showcase how digital solutions and digital contributions that youth make can actually lead towards more impact, towards more sustainable development. And
so whenever parents go to their kids and be like, you're spending too much time on your devices, they can be like, hey, this is for a good cause.
Yes.
Right? So that's basically what we're doing. Awesome. I love that. Rida, what are you doing here?
I'm here because Ali didn't show. No, actually, in fact, I'm here because the competition was a collaborative effort between both AUB and UNDP. But I'd like to share a funny story, maybe after the break. I'm not going to let you interrupt me today after the break.
Who are you to decide when we take breaks?
Yeah, I saw that.
We're going to take a break.
لأنه حلت إيدها I expected it.
Maybe after the break.
We're back on AUB's Innovation Park with Virgin Radio. My name is Arthur, the co-founder and the CEO of Lemonade Fashion and the entrepreneur in residence of AUB's Innovation Park. Today we have Rida Abdallah, who works with us at the AUB's Innovation Park, head of community, head of partnerships. We also have Layal Wehbi, who is leading the initiative with UNDP when it comes to the Tech4Impact competition that we just did. So what does this partnership between AUB and UNDP look like now? Like, why are we working together? What's the goal that we have?
First, let me just share a funny story before that.
Sure, change the format. Go ahead, Rida. Do whatever you want.
No, because that's what I promised the guests to share before the break. So, in fact, Layal attended the go-to-market demo day just around a year ago. And she was very in awe about the quality of startups that iPark has and the program that is delivering. The startups that are being
just waiting for the funny part.
The startups that are graduating from our program. So just that to add it. And in fact, once we finished the demo day, we spoke a little bit about what is the key problem in our ecosystem for our startups, and it is that mainly startups are not as innovative as they should be. They are not aiming as big, or they're not solving big problems. They're thinking too small. And our startups are not doing that. We're helping them, in fact, scale outside of Lebanon. And then it clicked, because this is one of the key things I think where Layal can highlight, where UNDP is focusing on. They want to create sustainable growth for entrepreneurs and for startups in the ecosystem.
And that was a funny story by Rida Abdallah. And we're going to be back after these songs.
The funny story. What's funny?
What's funny about it? We're back on AUB's Innovation Park with Virgin Radio. We have Layal Wehbi with us in the studio, who works with UNDP. We did the Tech4Impact competition together with AUB. So what was the highlight of the event? What did people win? What was our favorite idea? No, let Layal speak. You don't even know what funny is.
Okay, so let me start with the winning team. So the team that won first, it was a regional competition. So we had teams from we selected teams from over 5 countries, I guess 6 Arab countries, and we had 10 shortlisted teams, and the team that won was the UNA app from Lebanon. Super interesting idea. We'll get to this in a bit, and I leave it to Rida to.
What did they win?
Yes, this is funny.
Did they win money?
That's a fun story. Now it's not funny; it's fun. In fact, the winners got sponsored for a tech summit that's happening in Turkey in December, and they're gonna go attend everything that is secured, including accommodation, tickets for the event, ticket to meet they can meet investors there in network. So UNA is a serious startup, and they'll get a chance to get cool exposure there.
That is so cool. So am I going? Am I invited?
Maybe.
You guys don't include me in the fun stuff. You say it's fun and funny. It never is. We're on Virgin Radio with AUB's Innovation Park. My name is Arthur, the entrepreneur in residence of AUB's Innovation Park, and the CEO of Lemonade Fashion. So we have Layal and we have Rida. We just did an event with UNDP, so it was AUB and UNDP. We created Tech4Impact Competition, and people won stuff. But it wasn't that simple. It was actually a journey. So what was the journey of the whole competition?
Yeah, exactly. And I like this term a lot, because it actually started, but it hasn't it did not end yet. So basically, we started with shortlisting. We shortlisted 10 teams, and we supported them. It was really quick, over 2 or 3 weeks. But basically, we provided them with sessions, informative sessions on business development, on impact measurement and management, on how to pitch, etc. And we also provided one-on-one mentorship sessions over the Next Gen Youth platform, which is the UNDP platform. And I say the journey did not end there, because we told them, and this is true, we will be supporting them whenever they need. So they are part of the community now, the network, and we're not going to leave them alone.
So if you're listening to this, go to UNDP, knock on their door, and ask for money, because they will never leave you. So were they cash prizes, or was the cash prize the
only prize that was provided was the sponsorship, and we're figuring out if we could also have another startup to be sponsored. Lemonade, maybe.
This is AUB's Innovation Park with Virgin Radio. My name's Arthur. We have Layal and Rida. So we did the Tech4Impact. Startups won. What was the startup that won? What do they do? Why did we select them?
Well, let me start with why did we select them, and then maybe Rida would give us a snapshot on what they actually do. So basically, the jury we had on board, we're focusing on so many criteria. One of them is whether this digital startup works on has within
a social
their system,
impact.
Exactly, a social impact that could be measured and managed. And another one would be how innovative this is, the revenue plan, the business development model, and so on. So those different aspects were taken into account. And the winner were, as I said, 3 team members from Lebanon. It's UNA app, and I'll hand over to Rida.
And
is this a funny story, Rida?
No, the funny thing is that I don't actually recall what the winners used to do, but marketplace, yeah, I think so. If you have a cell phone and you want to sell some any electronic device, in fact, and you want to sell parts of that electronic device, I think you can put it on your platform, on their platform, and you can sell it. So turns out there's a big market for that.
They recycle and sell.
Yeah, so Layal gave me the mic and she's speaking.
Great, so if you want to sell parts of your device, go to UNA.
Exactly.
UNA app.
Indeed.
What are we listening to, Lara?
Can I choose a song or no?
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
like your taste, but go ahead.
No, I'm gonna
this
choose
gonna be a funny
Marshmello
song?
and Jonas Brothers. Leave Me Before You Love Me.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay. I like
Yeah.
that. Good job. Good choice.
Yeah.
We're on Virgin Radio. We have with us Rida Abdallah and Layal Wehbi. Rida represents AUB's Innovation Park and Layal represents UNDP. So how do people connect with you? Because I know both platforms are really working on entrepreneurship and, social entrepreneurship. And when we say social, we don't mean dating. We mean social impact. It means making the world a better place. Because I know some of our listeners are very dirty-minded. I blame Rida because he's the one that put the guidelines for this show. But again, we are where we are. How do people connect with you? How do people connect with us?
Sure. So you can reach out to me either through my email, which is ra441@aub.edu.lb, or on LinkedIn, which is Rida Abdallah, Rida Abdallah. And if you want any support, either you're a startup founder or even if you're a mentor, investor, please feel free to reach out. We can find many ways where we can collaborate together.
Yes, and for us, so basically I'm not going to share the email, but rather a link to a platform, which is nextgenyouth.org. It's a UNDP platform where they can actually see what UNDP is doing in the different Arab countries and learn more about which initiatives they are interested in and how they can apply and join.
That is really cool. So any last words for our listeners? Any advice that you want to give them? Because I do believe we talked a lot about don't think small, think as big as possible. Is that how we should, end this with people? Should all our listeners understand that don't put limitations to your ambition? Think as big as you can.
In fact, the one
Think
thing that
big.
yes, indeed. The one thing I learned recently
is that size matters. when you're talking about innovation,
that was a different episode.
When you're talking about innovation,
Can
Rida,
people get
your
a
mind
word in?
out of
Can
the
people
gutter.
just get a word in?
He doesn't let me speak, Lara. He
Fine,
doesn't
you know
let
what?
me speak.
Dear.
He never does.
You can do this show on your own.
No, I don't want to. But in fact, the best way to think is to think without any constraint, to remove everything. Imagine that you have unlimited money, unlimited resources, unlimited potential, and just try to think as big as possible. That's how you solve the bigger problems in today's world. And then reality, have a sense of realism to it, add spice of realism to it. And then I think people can achieve
And
great
find the
things.
right people to help you execute. That's where AUB's Innovation Park comes in. Follow us, join us, aub.edu.lb/iPark or nextgenyouth.org.
Thank you.
We had such a cool show today on AUB's Innovation Park with Virgin Radio. We had with us Rida Abdallah, the Community and Partnerships Manager at AUB's Innovation Park. We also have Layal Wehbi. Just stop talking, Rida, please. Don't interrupt me when I talk. I'm kidding. We love Rida.
Yeah, same here, man. I love myself as well.
Okay, that was Humility Hour with Rida. And we also have with us Layal Wehbi, who is what's your title?
Project and Research Analyst at
So the Project and Research Analyst at UNDP. So UNDP and AUB are collaborating together to create social impact in the country, to make sure that entrepreneurs are making a difference on a global level. Don't think small, think as big as possible. And you know what? Platforms exist to help you do that. Follow UNDP, it's nextgenyouth.org, and also follow AUB's Innovation Park, which is aub.edu.lb/iPark, where you can see all of the details. We always have competitions happening. We have the President's Innovation Challenge. We did the Tech4Impact with UNDP. We have so many other programs going through. All of our companies are actually succeeding on a global level, raising a lot of funds. So if you want to become an entrepreneur, AUB is the right partner for you to do that. This show is brought to you by the Talal and Madiha Zein AUB Innovation Park. Make sure to tune in every single week because we're going to keep on bringing amazing guests, giving you amazing opportunities. And this show, like I said, is brought to you by AUB. See you next week.